today feeling fine. And if I said I still was, I'd be lying. It's funny how quick light can kill the shadows, or how fast a river can steal your paddles. See, I was cotton candy on a carnival day, with pink sugar stuck to the side of my face. But now I'm ice cream that falls off the cone before you get a chance to taste it or take it home. Life is the same in that sense. It's a Pez machine, 1 minute it dispense. We change, we live, we love, we pray, we pain, we give, we hug. How often do you let roses cut your fingertip because you took the time to pick it up and take a sniff? How many pieces of grass have you conquered? How many friends have you admired? I lost someone today and it seemed least likely. I wish I could predict it, then spend more time. We will never know when one goes exactly. So in life, always give extra peace of mind. I'm guilty of this, maybe I'm selfish. I wish I could know him better, I wish. But wishes are like controlling the weather. It won't change anything except wish you learned to wish better. Now, he was a great guy, I knew one thing. He always wanted to be an actor. The first lesson was smell the roses. Lesson 2 is follow your desires. I know he made another path, but I saw it in his eyes, how he still wanted to pursue it but never tried. Life is too short to be played like a sport, but have fun doing it like it was one. Every time you're bored, call up a loved one, or take a walk outside and just have fun. And I know you're listening somehow in some way. I still love you, I will live a little extra every day. Don't have a concept, stories or morals. In a world of few poets, an abundance of churros. I don't know politics, fables or mystery. Planet of no individuals and too much Pepsi. I don't do gangster battles or fast flows. Rock a nun crew and a bunch of Doritos. I don't do thug, R&B or you. I just do me, and that's virtue. Now, people always ask why my path is rap. I reply, why's rap? Pick my path, answer that. Some things click, they were meant to be. I stand as the people's only MC. I rap for me, but to speak to you, help your soul inspire and feed you. I need you, yeah, that's true. But y'all don't really need virtue. A complex relation, hard to share with all the sick writers that inhabit the air. I can't worry about what the next poet pursues. I just gotta learn myself and always produce. I'll never have the pain of Tupac's pen. I'll never have the passion caressing back then. I'll never teach people like Nas. I'll never share Biggie Smalls' cause. I won't see things like the previous greats, and hopefully that there will make me great. Here's the hope and the hymn of persistence. Let's go. Here's the prayer for me. No, let's grow. I won't see things like the previous greats. Hopefully that there will make me great. Make me great. Make me great. Back in the day, knew every record in stores, and more came out, we can name a third or fourth. Now there are so many artists coming in the door, we don't know what's put into the stores. Virtue, love me or hate me, but no, I'm on my views from the land of the snow. Make me great like so many before me, and if you others out and you're a part of the story, if you see me at a show, I'll be next to you. Give me a pound and make sure you say hi. Shake hands to network and make connections. Let the love cultivate, fester and multiply. Put it in your head like a tourist with cameras. Make me great, build the throne, grab the scepter and solve the riddles. This is my jam, it's much more than scribbles. Remember, I don't do this for props or fame. It's different when I say make me great. Immortalize the words, inspire the hearts. Virtue, the flame, break the dark. Make me great. Make me great. Make me great. Have the pain of Tupac's pen. I'll never have the passion caressing back then. I'll never teach people like Nas. I'll never share Biggie Smalls' cause. I won't see things like the previous greats, and hopefully that there will make me great. Here's the hope and the hymn of persistence, let's go. Here's a prayer for being known, let's grow. Now I'm standing for my spot, where I should, on top of my thoughts, where I've always stood. I got so much soul, so much to say, and I got a lot to make it stay. And if you pass the name, protecting my beliefs with speech or substance. No way to fly with fly rappers in abundance. Nonsense makes sense, I can't make a dollar. They don't sing my hooks, they would rather sing holler. I got on stage, it's offense to viewers. You're probably more famous than me and much cooler. Give me a brick, let's build this house. Pass it on one by word of mouth. Working on 3 songs at the same time. Ideas get crossed, mixed and intertwined. No reason to whine, I'm underage, asking how I got into that bar and played. Wake up to school, do homework and eat. Hopefully I'll have time to write to that beat. Handle some business, work at the store, send some press out and plan a tour. I'm a busy person and it makes me sick, but who isn't these days as a human gimmick? Work hard for your current cause, hope when the curtains draw that your face applause. Press pause, play and listen back, study my lyrics, analyze the track. Nothing wrong with that, it's dope, but this is rap. I try to make it straightforward, right to the facts. Instead of masking what I say under bricks, I just say it period, I just state it. Time is running out, words are farm fresh. Not enough minutes to waste, I'm trying to digest. Too much drama, too much chaos, too many worries, too many payoffs. Stay hard or get dropped, that's the game. Build a fan base and no aim for fame. If people know my name, then I'm grateful, no ego. Rappers stand in the back, I jump in front row. That's the truth, show love and support. We gotta work as a team, cause we're playing the same sport. That's the truth, love and support. We gotta work as a team, cause we're playing the same sport.
Staying home and mighty mom. Staying home and mighty mom.
Friday night showered and looking great. Getting phone calls to party and get home late. I would love to, really not tonight. I'm just gonna chill, is that alright? You say you wanna come and hang with me, my friend? I forgot to mention I got a date with my pen. What? Nah, I'm serious, I don't wanna throw stuff and stuff, I wanna write lyrics. Monday at school, I hear the latest weekend gossip. Ask what I did, nothing really rocked the concert. Give that weird face like it's a foreign concept. Give me the glory story about cars they rock it. While these kids are goofing around, them shaking hands with the kings of the underground. Meeting people I aspire to follow, but most of my homies were getting in trouble. Science teacher got mad one afternoon, but I had to go with ill nature to rap and Saskatoon. Rap and Saskatoon. They like rock, think this music is weird. Never heard a slug, but they love atmosphere. Think Q-tips up for your ear, but nothing less. But they know when they hear a track called Quest. They do graffiti on math sheets, never even thought to do it on the street. They just don't get this different life I lead, it's useless. While they go out and making music, while they go out and making music, it's useless. While they go out and making music, making
Staying home and mighty mom tonight. Staying home.
No, I'm still sociable. For every minute he stands doing the dishes, he wishes he could be in the life of a musician. Think of all the women that would love his notes and choke on pride while they ride his quotes. Dreams collapse, he snaps back to the kitchen. Wishes turn intangibles as he handles the soap. Like this is my life, that was an obscure hope, and I have one I hold, which is of common rope. He's got a family, a cruiser and lots, but he still feels like another loser lost. He's close to his kid, doesn't mind how he lives, but he thinks about the stage and all the what ifs. Entertain his young son and his wife. When bored they hop on board and have board game nights. They rarely fight, they like to read a lot. In bed she watches TV, he wants rockstar thoughts. At the office he did little pen work. Under his files he hit a Maxim blender, looking at the latest vendor products in the magazine. Then he joins those pages and leaves computer screens. After work it was back to the fans and his entertained imagination of fans. Hands up, stand up for autographs, camera snapshots and lots of hats. As he passed his life off as lame, he thought fame was perfect and nothing could be more great. No doubt in his brain they had it all, so he wanted to be them on top with no downfall. As the world turns, the circle continues. We all wanna go through what another's been through. Our life is boring, theirs must be perfect. Forget my plans, I want theirs as my purpose. For every second he counts fame as a blessing. He questions quitting to fit into his preference. Think of all the silence and peace he could get if he let his dream fester. As a dad he'd be set. The hope is stopped as he comes to focus at his job, facing the mic like his dream was just robbed. Knowing contracts and images is stable. Every station in the world always seems to play him. Heavy rotation with depression and a comb. He sets in to start resting in his $1 million home. It feels empty but he travels too much to fill it. And if he stayed put, momentum would die in every village. Tours too much to stay in touch with loved ones. One night stand only add to the problems. He doesn't want your insecurities or glory. He wants a wife, not another road trip story. And there's the friends that tell him he's why they live, when he wants to live 4 kids and have 4 kids. Oh, and now he prays for a home-cooked meal, some real stability or structure he can feel. Any day he could be dropped by the label. He prays for an office job, you know, something stable. Every day's the same, different city name, more applause, more ego, and some silly fame. As his life passed by, empty and sad, he said he'd want a job with mouse pads as a house dad. A family with children and teach and see succeed, instead of a lack of home and more groupies. As the world turns, the circle continues. We all wanna go through what another's been through. Our life is boring, theirs must be perfect. Forget my plans, I want theirs as my purpose. As the world turns, the circle continues. We all wanna go through what another's been through. Our life is boring, theirs must be perfect. Forget my plans, I want theirs as my purpose. So we have the average dad with dreams of stardom, and we have the star with dreams he was far from. For him, something to settle into would be best. For the other guy, it was boring, but with crowds he'd be blessed. But they live lives without making a move, and if we want something, only we can make it true. They envy positions they couldn't reach or understand. One is a man and one is the head of a band, but one is a fan worshipping a normal man, while the worship man wished he could be the other man. We all wish someone else's shoes fit our toes. The circle continues as we envy what another holds. On top of my mountain I see the planet. The clouds fog my vision, I can't make out the granite. On top of my mountain I see the globe. Clear blue days I see status makes different abodes. On top of my mountain I see the earth. Sun shines on rooftops and curbs. On top of my mountain I see it all. Rain falls on treetops and malls. On top of my mountain I'm the king, but I feel alone with no news of anything. On top of my mountain I'm by myself, which can be hard on a soul itself. On top of my mountain I wish I could leave, because I don't need the view as much as you need fresh air. I don't need the sky as bad as you need exercise. So let's all take turns and enjoy the mountain before we die. On top of my mountain I'm scared of heights. I can barely write, cause balance alone is a fight. On top of my mountain people forget I'm here, so I fade away into the atmosphere.
Gotta climb a mountain high, talk with me, myself and why. Climb a mountain high, walk with me, myself and why. Climb a mountain high, be with me, myself and why. Climb a mountain high, free me, myself and why.
This mountain's nice, I like the snowy tips. The ice is enough to make a lone man slip. The caves add suspense, what lies ahead? Maybe a Yeti or Bigfoot's homestead. This mountain's nice, but the suspense dies when I realize the cave has only me inside. The caverns and riddles, the subtle mysteries get blown away like my footprints on mountain peaks. From up here I see a lot, the fishnet the world has brought. The fact we're all caught under the mountain I sit, living our life without climbing to its limits. From up here, I see war and fear. Why kill another? Imagine tears of your mother. If you were the one whose blood smears, impossible to fathom the why behind the cause of suffer. I see pollution, you've heard that before. We all listen passive to the future in store. I see corruption, greed taking more than we need, when all we need is the trees and our families.
I gotta climb a mountain high, talk with me, myself, and why. Climb a mountain high, walk with me, myself, and why. Climb a mountain high, be with me, myself, and why. Climb a mountain high, free me, myself, and why.
I see school children, corners and offices, all boxed within the same consequence. If the world was a book you could see from mountaintops, the stories I would read would be too many for one's thoughts. All the love, violence, pain and pride, when a dream fails or succeeds under this sky. Think of traffic, the car next to yours might even be the same car or same model doors. Think of the driver and all the people we pass off as drivers, how they have the same feelings, same values we honor. They've seen the same movies, heard the same songs, been crushed, disappointed and done right and wrong. We all walk with the worries and joys in a knot, trying to understand the aftermath of the weather we've brought. We all think and have hearts to listen to talk. Too bad I only notice this from the mountain I sit on top.
Climb a mountain high, talk with me, myself, and why. Climb a mountain high, walk with me, myself, and why. Climb a mountain high, be with me, myself, and why. Climb a mountain high, free me, myself, and I. Climb a mountain high.
Population of the city is too large to count, and S.A.M was one of the digits making that amount. Lit by skyscrapers, breaking the clouds flash, can't hide from the vapors that reside inside breaths. S.A.M was a person who was always in a rush. Loved the stillness in nature, never saw it enough. Worked a 5 to 9, no time for rest. Back-breaking job, crushed spine, bent to the left. Now S.A.M sought more substance and most carry, searching for peace like life in a cemetery. For the city didn't seem to hold his treasure, wishing to sever the endeavors that tether one to a pace string, to slowing down reality to reach a balanced state. Set off on a sabbatical, 6 months S.A.M would take. When the flutes come in, when the city moves, when the question when is asked as to when will S.A.M find truth, when is unknown time's too far away, never stop for a minute and had to search every day. When the flutes come in, when the city moves, when the question when is asked as to when will S.A.M find truth, when is unknown time's too far away, never stop for a minute and had to search every day. Of the forest on me in the tree. My name is S.A.M and this is even tougher than the city. I wander all day waiting for the night, which will come soon cause the moon floats with the night. Now I'm still as far from peace as I was. No longer face a job but now I face bugs. No longer bear traffic but I bear vines and thorns, wondering how long the search will go for. Broken logs of taverns and caves, hoping to find a glimpse of the right way. What's that? I see smoke looming from a bog, with the shadow of a man forming in the fog. The haze cleared vividly like a hollow dream, and the beings featured glowed like pumpkins on Halloween. Fear made me timid to approach. Now, deeper I looked, he levitated from ground. Face was calm and satisfied with bliss. I had to find what he found and try to to share this. But first I took a picture to reflect the piece he emanated, so at a later time I could recreate it. I was close yet so far from happiness. To bridge the gap I enter the mist to ask him this: please sir, I need help, I admit. You seem to have found peace and I can't find it.
You speak as if peace is a place rather than a state, as if it's somewhere and not everywhere.
Frozen and struck hard like I was in headlights of a car. My headlights clicked on and his words left a scar. For a second had a piece of the peace the man felt. Had a feast first the hunger I once had myself. When the fruits come in, when the city moves, when the question when is asked, so when will Sam find truth? When is unknown, time's too far away. Never stop for a minute and had to search every day. When the fruits come in, when the city moves, when the question when is asked, so when will Sam find truth? When is unknown, time's too far away. Never stop for a minute and had to search every day. I look back at that moment wishing that it could last, but the peace that second gave me soon passed. My sabbatical was up, I headed back to my house. I no longer slept with plants, I slept on my couch. I knew if I could stay in nature I would have it. Having to come home made me wish I had it. As I thought the following and reminisced of that night, I saw the beam from the fog by a nearby street light. What are you doing in the city? How can you really be here by this light? You had peace in the forest that, well, everyone searches for their entire life.
Where my body resides has no bearing on the truth from which I am comprised, for I have been set loose. If you keep focused on the stars in the sky, how will you ever recognize the star that's inside? I spoke to you once and told you where it lied, yet you still search the world as if it's something that hides. I taught my being to be totally fearless. That's why there was no picture, you can't capture the spirit.
That's why I get it, picture was blank where you stood. How could you know I didn't mention the picture I took? On top of that, how are you a spirit? How did you evolve? That question remains, it's one I haven't solved.
I freed myself from hunger and pain. Soon there will be no blood, only love in my veins. I attained the state from with patience I would wait. Open my inner gates and let the flood waters escape. I learned how to act, indifferent to outcome, while walking my path, not trying to outrun. Voice your opinion and this world will listen. The choice you're given, one that most keep hidden. I'll walk the road of self till I set myself free. One day you will see the only one who can find inner peace. For me is me, fulfilling the self-fulfilled prophecy.
I'm a blind man whose eyes caught colored images, a deaf man who heard first words in vivid brilliance. How can I have expected to find my soul on a quest when we all have the tools inside our own chest to progress?
S.A.M is a representation of the human. To symbolize anyone can get caught in the illusion.
Backwards acronym of S.A.M unfold. S.A.M was nor he nor she, but mankind's amalgamated soul. It's a beautiful day in the hospital. The lights are on real bright, so it's really sunny inside. And I started like the rest, just born into a funeral, all equal at birth, waiting for a stomach full. Past that, the next step is hard to stomach. Learn about death, sex, break, corrupt, and plummet. There goes the innocence. If I look close, I think I can see it flush down the drain. A curiosity stolen by school, that thief went insane with vaguely vacant views in veins. Vain and sober, drunk off the city lights, we all walk to the outer limits with too much pride. Ego grows quick, money doesn't grow on trees. Facts are to swallow, so I wash it down with water and Listerine. I'm hobble broke, high on life, living in train track cars called comfort. Cold and hard, these rocks may cut, but it's free. With all the hobo junkies, it's who comes first. That's something we all learn. Birth certificate in hand, I left the hospital as a baby. The world turned me into a man, hollow with no feelings, just strong emotions. Sensitive type, didn't like sports, I was a poet. That took me through to the current stage, but without wearing muscle mass on the sleeves. I was another grade 10 kid in the cage, another school week, another graded paper and no sleep, another functioning robot with eyes open and sights closed. My name is Will Cowell, fully exposed. I like my real name, but it makes me feel even more adapted to the game. Life like wanna play, it's easy to make noise, sit quiet and look busy. This isn't a rat race, whoever said that's a liar. Races are organized, this is just fire. Tires turn, I noticed from the stroller. I don't go on walks much, I like the controller. Now a little older, I don't miss the hospital. I would have taken the first visit if it wasn't optional. It wasn't optional. And I no longer feel human, my blue eyes turn gray. Call me a prototype for the new species being raised. Eyebrows stopped to rise, forgot how to question what we're fed. No longer remember how to interrupt what's said. Fed so much, my stomach feels full, but I can't stomach what's happening to us as people. What's happening, man? I haven't got a clue. Do you? From the virtues we lost when we learned to crawl, to the secrets we locked behind steps and walls, bricks, concrete, dirt, dust. We marched through life cause we forgot how to walk. From the virtues we lost when we learned to crawl, to the secrets we locked behind steps and walls, bricks, concrete, dirt, dust. We marched through life cause we forgot how to walk. September 21st, I tripped, stubbed my toe. I wouldn't have fallen if I would have known. Now on the floor lies a carcass, the symbol of life given to every artist. I've got the hardships, you've got yours. Can't find the exit if you can't open doors. And I can't open doors cause the floor's too soft. I sit here writing rhymes and I still can't show off. It's cold outside, still not used to breathe. And I see people walking fine, but I know they're bleeding. Heading towards a temple, spend their life believing, living in dread for a good leaving. And I still haven't figured out how to appear natural. Been alive for some hours, the sidewalks are cracked and all the people share one side in actual truth. Some walk for the ride, look at the diversity in the zoo. So different, but the weird thing is so identical. Told how to eat, sleep, and go along living. Make no eat, sleep, and go along living, kid. Fall forth, born into overpopulation, torn from past lives for a new one to take creation. I didn't forget the past lessons, I forgot the trick to exist in. Now what's the trick to exist in? September 21st, my existence existed. Just another day for the working class and misfits. Something great could have happened, but they would have missed it. 15 years old, I don't know what it is. From the virtues we lost and we learned to crawl, to the secrets we locked behind steps and walls, bricks, concrete, dirt, dust. We marched through life cause we forgot how to walk. From the virtues we lost when we learned to crawl, to the secrets we locked behind steps and walls, bricks, concrete, dirt, dust. We marched through life cause we forgot how to walk. March, 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 march.
TV says I'm skinny, the TV says you're fat. Nothing's good enough unless you buy their crap. Tippity tap, the radio says I should rap about bitches, hoes and them giggity gats back. I'm all rippity rap but what I know, and that's spitting up to all of those which I'm made up of matter and soul. I've gathered my goals and stuck them on sticks. The only things that matter are totally priceless. My love is honest, my truth is soul. I follow the pretty colors till the flower unfolds, and say goodbye for there's no truth in what you can hold. As much as I know I don't know much, so I'll walk with my heart and never give up.
I'm the hottest guy, if you've ever seen me live, you'll know it's not a lie, you won't wonder why. Me and Eli dipped in the venue for a show. We can smell insecurities dripping from your flows, cause you chose in your clothes and your presence. And we know what you wear's not your preference. Go for who you be who you go for, or keep yourself in a hole like a go for. Starry-eyed big schmucks with made strut shows us how much pretending obstructs. Pretentious and struck dumb with bad luck, cause we all love the hard under the ugly honest duck.
One can be confident and not rocking ego, speak with honesty and still reach mass appeal. The truth I speak is never to conceal. The words my heart speaks for, it speaks on the real. Since I saw a crush groove, I knew I must move in a direction that changed from what I wanted I must do. When Disco 3 sat on the stairs chillin', talking about why they weren't top-notch building, how you can only be felt if you're truly yourself, portray your real soul and make the wax melt. That's when the realism in the heart clicks, when they knew fat boys would connect and hit. Cause if you are what you speak, people will listen, and don't let anybody ever tell you different. Confidence, new jacks don't ever have too much. Confidence corrupts, so leaves them in the dust. Don't be shy, enjoy what you're doing, but don't think too highly or get ignored and ruined. I'm the skinniest guy alive. You can't eat that, it'll go straight to your thighs. It's really hard to figure out who you are, especially when you've never really journeyed inward and explored the cavities and caves. I was actually amazed with all the casualties that laid in the way of the entrance to the maze. It took so many days to clear some clear pathway, but now I'm clearing here to stay. It's
rocking ego, speak with honesty and still reach mass appeal. The truth I seek is never been concealed. The words my heart speaks for you speaks on the real. Integrity, you're a wannabe celebrity, wanna be a law and a pawn on a G yacht. Shopping spree, bought me an empty chest and an enemy stress. I call selling me less of a sin than getting me ahead.
Me hopping and not rocking ego, speak with honesty, still reach mass appeal. Never conceal. What you be hopping and not rocking ego, speak with honesty and still reach mass appeal. On the real.
You gotta be rapping. That was dope.
Real lead the way. Real lead the way.
How you doing? This is your friend Virtue. We got aptitude on the beat, prosthetic senses, act like you know. Thoughts drop like bombs in a rack. I'm addicted to wax, I can never go back. You probably haven't heard of me, nah, not probably. Guarantee you miss a wedding when hip-hop married me. Down for life, living for sounds and mics, living underground and I abound to the light like Luke and Sabers. Controversial, like if Louis Riel was a saint or a traitor. My savior is paper, rap religion, giving in to every word when I write a verse. It's not just words, rhyming on beats, not too much to say nothing. MCs don't mean what they say, poker face bluffing. This is a revolution when rap relevance has intelligence and says something. Divine rhythms got me wishing to be living in sound systems. Headphones on my head, shut my eyes and listen. I got a lot to say with no one to hear it. This plastic disc is my eternal spirit. You don't feel it? Turn it off. Can't help it if your brain dead and don't like thoughts. I do, I think right, think some more. Trying to rip a hole in this game and call it a door. This is my gateway, step through. Rule 1, rep crew. Step 2, don't snooze. Step 3, recognize Virtue the MC is not another MC in the MCC, but an MC trying to be seen with more to give the most seen on TV. I don't boast skill, I boast creativity. Trying to teach a few to think differently. Individuality as a policy. Stating names and colors only makes a border longer. Religion brings division and makes the border stronger. So I break chains and borders to unite and unify tonight under one name. This is the invitation for the uprising of invention and rhyme and progression, intentions and lessons. Hands to bring back a message. Too much damage I can manage. I pull a piece out of the wreckage. Distortion is static, bringing it back to the roots. The basics that made this and gave us the truth. That's why I do this, speak on the real. You don't gotta be ghetto or gangster to appeal. Hip-hop definition, the lessons gotten and given from living love. From Zulu Nation to the local stations, I would never sign my soul away. Money is an object easily thrown away. Love lasts, passion it's infinite. Sick of people abusing English and calling themselves linguists. Lyrics are heavenly, delivery to melody. Keep hearts within, sovereign soul symphonies. DJs, crafters, rappers and breakers, writers, thinkers and originators. Our culture was stolen, let's take it back. Worldwide rebellion, get ready to attack. Finally award of believing if a label ever picks us up and then one another bow out act. Tearing of the contract will be followed by smack. Can never be another heartless artist. Should forever be whatever, I'm not the smartest. Farthest, I'm working hardest. This Lexus remains honest, and that's a promise. Promise. Stating names and colors only makes a border longer. Religion brings division and makes the border stronger. So I break chains and borders to unite, unify tonight under one name. This is the invitation for the uprising of invention and rhyme and progression, intentions and lessons. Hence, bring back a message. Too much damage I can manage to pull a piece out of the wreckage. I got my emo raps, my path, my course. Of course I know I'm personal, but I must vent to prevent bursting, imploding, exploding, corroding. My emotions are woven through everything I'm speaking, keeping it official to me. Officially genuine when I speak and breathe to reach people in need. I want you to be able to hide your screams within the world I dream and make when I record. Lay on your bed after school and just vibe. If I affect you, don't gotta keep it inside. Sing out loud with all you're feeling and know I'm here for you, an artist worth believing.
For years, religion did nothing but divide. For years, religion did nothing but divide. For years, religion
Virtue, Big Sims, Doomtree, Spot Hunters in this one.
I don't know if I can live up to the name, since I'm in the sin of the stain of potential to attain underground fame. I know I can go far, but it's hard when they sat me on the moon next to stars. My debut at age 13 turned some heads to look at me. They said I was years ahead of the rest. They told me my head start would make me the best. I hold the passion, Phoenix flame with the artist. I possess a plan to advance and try my hardest. I fear for the future of the harvest. I was told my harvest would be the largest. Now I have to farm the fields I built, because it lies on me to nourish the silt. What if I can follow up the seeds I planted, and I take baby steps to reach where you're stranded? I was handed the universe on a silver platter, served on fine china, then fed to this rapper. Did I mention I get more attention than the veteran in attendance? I'm blurred between what I am and will be living, giving compliments after attendance sets. I hide my ego, well, feed it more. Head in the comments, feet beneath the floor. Y'all thought I was too true and subtle. The virtues, the screws loose in the struggle. The hideout was a sign and expected to grow. This tall was strong, I'll never represent or know. I'm not Hercules, I'm not Zeus, I'm not a divine being, I'm just the truth. Pull me close or push me away. When I fall, will I be better than yesterday? How much can one human expand beyond the bounds of time and words? How many clouds could I conquer while remaining on earth? As I float sad and drinks, trying to bring new life to the pad, I can't imagine depths or pets you could expand. Now I'm feeling as bad as magicians after they realize magic never existed. Nah, I'm feeling as bad as virtue when you realize you won't develop like they expect them to.
Set sound, let down, only one breathing in a dead town. Spun round and we all drown, trying to keep the head up above the current. You make it hard to move. Set sound, let down, only one breathing in a dead town. Spun round and we all drown, trying to keep the head up above the current. You make it hard to move. You make it hard to move. Rap, 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 rap doesn't sound distorted anymore. Yeah. Set 'em up high so I can let you all down. Let 'em uprise when it all hits the ground. Minnesota nights, kid flipped it all around. Eyes felt the pressure as the clock unwound, and back to let down. But I've been doing this for too long, so I better make a new song and move on. But it's hard hitting notes with this new song, and you hope that I choke, but I won't. Keep breathing, climbing the rope and keep reaching. In each season I feel a little more panic. But somebody lit a little more match under the seed of the tree of the dreams that I planted. Damn it. Granted, now everyone that walks atop the granite can chop an awkward octave into madness and paint a proper picture with some blood on the canvas. And everybody running the gamut from CA to Minneapolis, it's all the same static. And we know when we grow, we're gonna be a disappointment. So get your joints slit and let it all turn to ash. World turn into the tune of crash. Slander, set sound, let down. Only one breathing in a dead town. Spun round and we all drown, trying to keep the head up above the current. You make it hard to move. Set sound, let down. Only one breathing in a dead town. Spun round and we all drown, trying to keep the head up above the current. You make it hard to move. Don't sink, just float past. Don't sing, mouth full of broke glass. Load up guns and duck bullet blasts. Washed up in the tide and we know we're out of time.
I'm a superhero. But I'm not Spider-Man, I never kissed a lady.
Telephone call for a Mr. Obvious. Wouldn't it suck to be the hero? A telephone call for a Mr. Obvious, but take it in the phone booth where there isn't an audience. You realize your glasses are see-through. Hello, Mr. Secret Identity, I can see you. Come on, Superman, that's your super stupid pen. Where's LB when you need him? Hide your face. Hustle up the hostages are impatient with great power comes great temptation to rob banks and get away with it. Portuguese vision at the moon, write your name in it like Chairface Chippendale. You're like, listen, jail, I can break out of you without lifting a fingernail. Nobody can stop you, cause you're invincible. But you're expected to be a moral man of principle. Typical, you have to save the day and catch the criminal without killing him. You know, just to make it difficult. Wouldn't it suck to be the hero? Wouldn't it suck to be the hero? Who the life, saving the bank's money. Wouldn't it suck to be the hero? Catch the bad guy but make sure not to kill him. And wouldn't it suck to be the hero? Someone needs help and your dinner's getting cold. Wouldn't it suck to be the hero?
Gotta put your suit into the dry cleaners, so
Wouldn't it
secretive.
suck to be the hero?
Got a blockbuster movie overdue but duty calls.
Wouldn't it suck to be the hero? Wouldn't it suck to be the hero?
Knuckle dusty, bloody finger pain. You work too hard and it's hardly for you. Didn't you know stress is like tomato sauce? It stains and paint with words. A song would be a mural dedicated to your face, to the bags under your eyes. The sore temper tempted by the hours of no life. No pain, no gain, right? I wish it weren't true. If hard work's not a vice, then it must be a virtue. So it is, so I sit, so uncomfortable and nervous. Knowing you're delicate, like a rose doing a wheeze job. He needs to brisk breath, no regrets. Like Master Ace and Ace Rock, life is a fable like Aesop. He figures it's a luck of the draw. How some paint, some pull the trigger. Some become chalk figures, some make the gun, some point the finger. Some pass it off as an act for law. They know him but not the face on the poster. If only they knew it was one and the same. And every day puts his desires aside for the cape. All he wants is his own family to save. To start a family means tragedy to harvest. If it's identities, discovered lovers are the target. Under the costume he's tenable and sensitive, like Peter Parker wishing Mary Jane was in a womb. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Well, spiders can't stay in one web for too long. At least he's got his own theme song, and it goes, being a superhero would suck, and he knows it's true. Risking his hollow life with the responsibility to save you. What if he trashed the role? A new myth would roll in and save their souls. The death would kill his conscience if he stopped his job. When was it his duty to play God?
And wouldn't it suck to be the hero?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it suck to be the hero? Who wanna risk their life, saving the bank's money? Wouldn't it suck to be the hero? Catch the bad guy but make sure not to kill him. And wouldn't it suck to be the hero? Someone needs help and your dinner's getting cold. Wouldn't it suck to be the hero? Wouldn't it suck to be the hero?
I write withered poems, blown by the wind. I stop and wonder where it's really been. Who's looked up to see the same stars? Who lives my life with the same battle scars? And I march forward, never looking back. The laid tracks are impossible to retract. And that's that, it's all final. I try to hide the scattered thoughts behind vinyl. Sometimes I think my crew's backing me up. Sometimes I think they forgot I get packing up. The love's thick, my frustration's even thicker. How do I grow confidence if so many are sicker? I sit up at night listening to my favorite rappers, worried will I ever be that good with words? My friends make the best music I've ever heard. I wanna be down with him in a group with them, be a part of so-and-so, but I know I won't, so I self-inflict blow after blow to my ego. And most people are different from my clockworks. 14 stuck in my created vines, tangled inside a monster lurks. His name is Will, here before years of life he chose to fulfill. How full will it get if I don't have a cup? A leaky ship with an anchor stuck in the middle of an ocean, pouring lightning and rain. Dark clouds follow my emotion a day. No entrance or exit leads to no escape, but I made it that way, I made it that way. I've created a monster, what have I done? I can't even begin to explain what I've begun, what I've become. The monster has decided toys with my creation. I watch a sight through my eyes when I'm on vacation. Piling me when I'm vacant, the captain chair's uncomfortable. I look through closed eyes, see him tearing at my cubicle stall. I left my desk to search for what's behind the walls, only to discover that I've seen it all. The monster wants a throne and success. I'm sitting at the head of the circular table, so are the rest. I'm not different, what made me think I was, what made me really believe I was the chosen one. Every million rappers feels like that, and every single one can honestly rap. It's so true and the truth hurts. I think the truth just broke my heart. Frame my pain next to Mona Lisa, painted with broken Coke cans and pizza. The starving artist so hungry for the mic, served by everybody in the BMX bike. The monster I made me believe I could do this. How am I special? Haven't heard of me? You're not clueless. You're not the first broke draft on this could quench my thirst. I was wrong, so off, show off, no loss. I know enough to know every city has a human like me. They might be better, they might be worse. Kill the word dope, I'll put the letter H first. That's what I am, that's what I have. Hope, pleased to meet you, desires. I love to stay chappy, you're on the surface and I can't float, plus I'm really tired. So I sit on the bottom, this twisted earth's floor. I could swim to land, so many are, so what for? So many are, so what for? Stuck in the earth's core with hopes of floating this art form. The monster said I could do it. 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 I wish I were a real man, grown up and wise, with a lot of work to do and so little time. I wish I were a real man, old, wise and smart. Then I'd wish I were a kid and claim I'm one at heart. One day I'll be a man who can't think like I do now, clouded by testosterone and a big town. I fear growing up what will become of me. I can't worry about that, I just gotta be. That's some good advice, I wish I could use it myself, cause I can't be myself while they're stressing about what I'll be. That's some wise words, I keep looking at what's next. Will I like and write the same things I feel in this text? People always tell me to grow up, but I showed up as a grown-up and they're fed up. I grew up too fast, so I gotta slow it. I understand time is fatal and all I got is this moment. People always tell me to grow up, but I showed up as a grown-up and they're fed up. I grew up too fast, so I gotta slow it. I understand time is fatal and all I got is this moment. An adult means nothing's your fault or mishap, and you can tell the truth, spill the milk and kick back. Read the newspaper and understand stocks. Wear tight white underwear and high socks. I don't call for smoke cigars, I don't play sports or drive a car. I will lie, adapt so quick to being an adult and make it fit. I'll still be the little chubby virtue at 30, rocking the DFE shirt and pants all baggy. Eating with my hands, getting my face so dirty. I change with age doesn't change me. I won't tuck in a shirt because I turned 40. I change with age, I'll tuck it in if it's me at that stage. Not like tucked shirts are even an issue. It's a metaphor for all of you to grasp. Be you like track number 8, and never change that because of a birthday cake. People always tell me to grow up, but I showed up as a grown-up and they're fed up. I grew up too fast, so I gotta slow it. I understand time is fatal and all I got is this moment. People always tell me to grow up, but I showed up as a grown-up and they're fed up. I grew up too fast, so I gotta slow it. I understand time is fatal and all I got is this moment. Childhood is like a ghost, you get subtle glimpses, but it always disappears, it doesn't show up in pictures. How can you capture innocence on film? Freedom's an illusion, pure I see the mirage. You learn to make a fist but not to hold your grip forever. Childhood drops and you can't pick up what shattered. Save the pieces, connect the puzzle. Watch what you've been taught and enjoy the struggle. I can't do the jigsaw, I'm missing pieces. I grew up too fast and lost the experiences. Regardless of EuroFunk, I must admit, sometimes I wish I would go and be a kid. Outdoor adventures and epic weekends, I would miss it all, too busy fulfilling the curse. The gift of gab comes with responsibilities, even though I won't have the great childhood stories. I look back and know my flame had kindled. I kept my inspiration fueled and full of singles. I want to encourage you to soak the minutes up. I didn't make a mistake, this is the path I chose to take. Yeah, I'm a simple rapper with soul to spread through the land. I will be here a long time cause I haven't grown to a man. Or maybe I have now, early teens come to a close. Tell me to grow down or grow up, I'll just grow. People always tell me to grow up, but I showed up as a grown-up and they're fed up. I grew up too fast, so I gotta slow it. I understand time is fatal and all I got is this moment. People always tell me to grow up, but I showed up as a grown-up and they're fed up. I grew up too fast, so I gotta slow it. I understand time is fatal and all I got is this moment. There he is, Virtue at 12. Back when rap was just a hobby on the shelf. Never knew I could be doing it myself, and definitely never thought it would be felt. Went to Seattle with my dad and some luggage. Well, we walked downtown between the venue and hotel, there to see a show, atmosphere and I spy. First live hip-hop I went to, and to my surprise saw Mr. Dinsaline, Slug moving in merch, flip nickels at the walls, blueprint, Jay Bird immersing whose corn could get closest to the wall. This was before I decided to live it all now. I turned 13 the next day and stayed in town. Met Cass and Josh Martinez this time around. How cool was that? I wouldn't have guessed the paths would cross. I guess it happens for a reason, trust that and walk. I wrote a lot, but never took it serious. Mr. No Flow without a rap name or ear for this. Raw Prophet and my brother were friends from long back. My bro mentioned that I was writing some rap. Then that's that, the prophet kicked me up. Sovereign Soul was a drink, we decided to fill the cup. Prophecies written with a name in it. Since then till tomorrow it'll always be infinite. We all start somewhere, move in a direction. Whether it's forward or sideways, stay progression. Make your mark, make your move, but always move to your own tune now. When Connected Minds was saying down with Pop, Wistful Minds released an EP to the crop. I met some locals and we all clicked. MCs in the 20s hanging with a 13-year-old kid. That was fun, lots of memories to keep. Went to every internal show, freestyled and aptitudes deep. DFE hadn't re-released Conquest, and Cam the Wizard wasn't on side road yet. Coffee shop freestyles once a week. I was shy on the mic, barely decided to speak. Then time came and I had my first show, Mac Hall Sweet Home featuring Mac and Row. Everyone was there, everyone performed. I didn't do so well, but I did it in platform. From then on I was less shy, rolled tight with Vast Eye and Johnny Suit and Tie now. Atmosphere came to Calgary, my hometown. Odd Job stayed at my house, where y'all at now? We had good times, word of my homies in the vulture. Started to get caught in this beautiful culture. Got more sure of future, what I had to do. Virtue teamed up with aptitude. Prosthetic senses, I was excited and hyped. We did the album that some of my friends liked. Promoted it for a bit but stopped. Broke even, decided to keep it in the dark. My heart was more grown, more understanding. I took the microphone a lot and made a bigger family. Found friends across the map through music. Had to develop and always remain true to this. Went to Scribble Jam with Planet and Over It before they were over it, and I didn't know INF. Went with 3 friends and had much more when I left. Doomtree, family, Kevin, Knobs and the rest. Came back home with stronger goals and a larger list. Played bar shows, restaurants, venues, small and big. We all start somewhere, move in a direction. Whether it's forward or sideways, stay in progression. Make your mark, make your move, but always move to your own tune now. Warp Tour rolled in, came atmosphere. Funny, I get to see them once a year. Drove with details before firearms came, and homage in the van down to Race City Speedway. Crest Moon came out to when I'm at POS. Got so many places to stay in Minneapolis. Did the school year writing and making plans. Grade 10 summer and I'm back at Scribble Jam. But before that I'm in Vancouver, time for growing pains. Take the solo as Virtue to bleed my ink and spit stains. Me and Raw got too much to do, nothing to prove. Shouts to all of Calgary, Canada, my whole crew. If I rolled with you once, I'm sure we'll roll again. Across the globe when it's time to tour and see friends. Let's hope this picks up a dream from far back. Got my heart on my beats, let's blaze tracks and blaze tracks, This is your man Virtue, joined today by my man Sovereign. This is your man Virtue, reference. This is your man Virtue, reppin' Sovereign Soul for life. Props to my main man Raw Prophet, joining me on the entire album mixing and recording. My man Details, big beat monster Vanya. D-Rec making records dizzy, you feel me? What? And all the other people who came to join me on my growing pains. Let's embark and see what happens. This is it, the final piece, the last of one. These growing pains, they're complete. Finally, Virtue, what I gotta say the least. Listen, from the belly of the beast. Pull my noose up a bit, I wanna smile to the city. I'm 2 holes split above 17th. Kids on the street don't fit me. I've got my whining emo raps and some dirty clothes. That's not all I keep in my backpack, not even close. Most don't get me, I'm different from most. Load a lot of weight, Atlas couldn't carry my world's load. Loaded from shocking thoughts, impossible. Wobbling beer volume, impossible chug. Let my ideas fill your belly, it's snug. It's warm in the center of hell, see. I only leave to buy more paper, grab some ink. What I wouldn't do to make a few think. Glad I had a guide to push me this way. Otherwise I'd still be trapped in the school day. I'd be another white kid with skies of gray. I can never be like your neighbor. So this is a big thank you to hip hop, my savior. And some say everything happens for a reason. Rapping must be my messiah without a briefcase or a plan of action. The corporate ladder grows higher up, that's the trouble of following passion. For every step I take 2 back till I'm back in the gutter with nothing but raps. Raps aren't nothing, it's me without my physical state. There lies the soul of the artist on the plate. Pull each word apart, how's it taste? So many monsters mingling what's made. Take a bite, pass it around. Critique my heart, throw it back underground. No human can grasp this, it's just sound. Invisible, non-existent and too loud. So I tune it out, headphones on. The world's silent or I'm deaf, either one. Hip-hop taught me to be me. Hip-hop taught me life and graffiti. Hip-hop gave me a walking stick. I decided to walk it brick by brick, stone by stone. I use my poems as signs to guide me home. I'm going home, but the map is ripped, paper is torn, bit of me is sick, rest hasn't been born. Youngest at the show, one of the oldest souls, strongest goals and the largest pieces of a whole. I stand before you as what will come to be from the lessons life and growth given to me. I'm just a blueprint, watch your back. I'm sure I can do this, I just need to attack. I just need to be better at rap. I just need to reach the rest and surpass. Is he serious? No, he can't be. Following the dreams so many you follow before me. He can't be following the dreams so many you follow before me. So many following the dream before me. You in the red shirt, I don't care what you're saying. No, I gotta tell you something. You don't tell me anything, I tell you something. No, I gotta tell you something. No, I gotta tell you. No, I gotta tell you. Hip hop is beautiful, I held her hand. We walked across the timeline, I tried to expand. Focus of our culture's positive vibes and thoughts. Why is my CD self-involved depressing? Don't say it's not, does this mean I'm not real hip hop? Backpacker cracker with salt for the soup. I love the mic as much as predictable rappers do. I'm trying to grow by writing what I know. I'm a poet over beats with the flow. Our culture's segregated to subgenres. No, I'm not providing, this is raw. Shouldn't hip-hop be our feelings in life? Hip-hop is something people can relate to from their own life. Hip-hop owns its own life, so screw it. I am hip-hop and it's for the purest. This isn't music, this is a movement. Join me, I'll take you through it. Sometimes I'm Will Cowell of Virtue, throw it in the towel. But I'm always the embodiment of my scene. I've many forms, but they all connect through love for the art, elements and more. These days I'm torn, people ripping my skin. Don't try to define me, I am the social outlet for love. The people, the roots with no definition. Peace, one love, see you next time. I sell my soul and reason for existing. Hip-hop, sovereign soul, Virtue, and I'm out.
Bill in the 10th grade.
To the Russians to grow up.
Everyone goes to growing pain.
I love that song. I've never seen that approach. How long have you two been doing this act?
Oh, I don't know. Since
Puberty?
right, puberty.